What is up, guys? And today in this video, as you see, I had a different intro because I will be making Pokemon kind of a side series to my channel. So I will have a video of Pokemon come out every once in a while, and it will have the different intro and outro. So yeah. In a Pokemon video that I made a while ago, it was a Pokemon video that I was telling you guys my predictions for Ash's Galar team, but I did say that I was gonna make a part 2 to it because I'm pretty sure my ideas and predictions would have changed throughout that whole time. So here's my part 2, which I feel like I'm gonna make up to like part 5 maybe, because I don't think I'm gonna end here because I really like doing these and I don't see this being the end of Ash's prediction list. Plus, I also gotta make a final video to like say all my predictions, what went wrong and what did not. So let's just get on to number 1. Actually, I'm just gonna name off his team right here, and I don't think I'll show them in the video. Pikachu, obviously. Mr. Mime, I don't know if you can really count Mr. Mime is with him, because Mr. Mime, he's in some of the episodes and then he's not. But like, it's not like he has it with him all the time. But the other Pokemon that are always with him are Dragonite, Sirfetch'd, Riolu, and Gengar. So his team, counting Mr. Mime, is Pikachu, Mr. Mime, Dragonite, Gengar, Riolu, and Sirfetch'd. So right now that's all the Pokemon that he has, but here are my predictions on what he could get. Just like in the last, I said that I thought Riolu was going to evolve into a Lucario, and I still keep that same suggestion because with the way that Riolu is battling a lot, I hope that his friendship with Ash grows super strong, where he and Ash grow a big bond and Riolu could evolve, because I would really like to see him with the Lucario and like he could battle someone else with the Lucario, like I don't remember her name exactly, but I think it was Karina from the XY series, and she was in episode 25. I'm not sure exactly, but she has her Lucario, and he beat her in XY for a gym badge. So I'm really hoping that they can have a Lucario battle, and I'm hoping that he can also. I'm hoping that he actually enters the league, even though he doesn't have to. It would be fun just to see him face other gym leaders, or if he didn't enter the league exactly, but just like challenge the gym leaders, not for badges, but just like to see how good he does against them. I hope he does that because we all know Ash likes to battle and get stronger, so it would be fun to see how he would do against gym leaders of this region. So actually I've been explaining for about a minute now, so I'm going to get on to the next prediction. So this one is a prediction that I kind of am still iffy about, but I really do think that it could be something. If you remember when Scorbunny joined Go, when it was with those 3 Nickit, I think that those 3 Nickit will eventually reunite with Scorbunny, and I think that eventually they're all going to be Thievuel at that time. I think that's how you pronounce it. But if they're all Thievuel at that time, then that would mean they evolved. So I'm hoping that Ash can either catch at least one of them, but if not one, all 3. That would be pretty cool for Ash, and I would like to see that in his journey. So that is my prediction for that. But I'm going to throw a quick image on the screen of a Thievuel. This is what the evolved form of Nickit looks like. and I'm hoping Ash could get one of these, and then he could use it on his journey to battle other opponents. So let's get on to the next prediction. I hope you guys remember Ash's Gibble. Ash's Gibble was a very fun character, and it always, whenever it used Draco Meteor, it hit Piplup. So maybe Don might come back with Piplup, and if he did get his Gibble back, whenever he tried to practice Draco Meteor, if it didn't perfect it yet, it would hit Don's Piplup. So that would be pretty fun to watch. But also my prediction is that eventually it will evolve into a Garchomp, because I've been hoping for Ash's Gibble to evolve since I seen it in the show. But it never evolved, and I was actually pretty upset because I thought that there would never actually be a chance for him to bring him back, because I didn't know if he was gonna do anything like with what he did in the Sinnoh League, where he brought all of his Pokemon back. Well, not all, but like he battled with some of his Pokemon from the Professor Oak's lab, and I liked how he did that. But now that he's the champion of the Alola League, I don't think he'll be battling in the um league this time. But I don't know what it's called, but I have heard it on other videos. Something about a battle where all the champions battle. Maybe if he battles, since he's the Alola League champion, if he battles in whatever that's called, he will be able to bring more of his Pokemon back to for battles like he did in the Sinnoh League. But with something else that I'm hoping that he can do with this is I'm hoping that he can be able to Mega Evolve his Garchomp, giving his Garchomp a lot more power, which would really give Ash an edge in that. But yes, let's get on to the next prediction. Okay, so if you didn't know, way back when Ash, I don't remember if it was Johto or Kanto still, or the Orange Islands. It was one of the three. I can't remember. But way back when, Ash traveled with a Larvitar. And back then, when Ash traveled with the Larvitar, he didn't catch it. He only traveled with it. But if Ash traveled with that Larvitar for a good while, and eventually it evolved into a Tyranitar on the same time while he still didn't catch it, maybe he might have considered catching it, since he would have technically had a pretty strong Pokemon. But what I'm hoping is that the same Tyranitar that he had way back then, that evolved into a Tyranitar, hopefully, and then he catches it, and then it will be able to Mega Evolve. Yeah, I'm really hoping that Ash can catch a lot of Mega Evolution Pokemon this season. But another reason why I think he'll catch a lot of these Mega Evolution Pokemon is because he has caught two powerhouses already, and if Riolu evolves, it would be three. And we don't really know what Sirfetch'd is capable of, so we can't really call it a powerhouse yet. So that's why I'm not counting Sirfetch'd. And Pikachu, you can count him as a powerhouse, since he's been traveling with Ash forever, and he has taken down pretty tough opponents. So you can count Pikachu as a powerhouse too. So he really has got a good team this season. So that's why I'm putting all these strong Pokemon on his list, because because if these Pokemon do end up being caught by Ash, this could be his best season yet. But let's get on to the next. Now I'm going back to Pokemon that could be returning. One Pokemon that could be returning is Ash's Charizard. It's a very good chance, considering that Ash's Charizard has came back many times. first in the Battle Frontier. He came back in Black and White. He also came back during the no, no. But he has come back multiple times. And what I like about Ash's Charizard is that he didn't have a good relationship with it at the beginning. How it would never listen to him. But they went from never really talking to each other to always wanting to be around each other. So now that is what really makes me like Ash's Charizard a lot more. That's why I'm hoping that Ash's Charizard can come back to this season and help Ash throughout his journey. But let's get on to the next prediction. Ash's Lycanroc. I think Ash's Lycanroc is going to return also with the rest of Ash's Alola Pokemon. Because if he travels to Alola, there's a good chance that he's going to go see all of his friends. And considering that all of Ash's Alola Pokemon are there, he'll probably see them, all of them, except for Naganadel at least. But if he goes to see his Alola Pokemon, I think that he might miss Lycanroc and the rest of his Pokemon. But since Lycanroc won the Alola League for him with Melmetal and Pikachu, those were the three that won it. But with the rest of his Pokemon helped him out too. But with him actually being the person who did the winning battle, and Ash's strongest Pokemon in that league, in that region, that's my opinion. I think that Lycanroc was his strongest Pokemon. But if you guys think something else, that's your opinion, not mine, but yours. But I did like how he won that battle for Ash, so I feel like Ash would bring him back on his journey. Plus, there was a leak, which I'm not gonna pop up on the screen, but there was a leak in the ending. It showed Lycanroc, so, and it's not like they showed midnight form or midday form. They showed dusk form, and the only dusk form that we know of is Ash's. So that leads me to the explanation that Ash's might come back. But besides that, let's get on to this one. It's not a returning Pokemon. I missed one. I missed two actually. Well, one of them is kind of like it was on my old list, but I want to re-say it again. And the other one is one that just recently I got the idea for. And yeah, but they're both Pokemon Galar region Pokemon. So let's get on to them. So this one is Grookey. Like, I put him on my last list, and I put him on this list. With Sobble being caught by Go, and Scorbunny being caught by Go at the beginning of the season, I just thought it practically made sense to put him on this list, because he's always had a starter. No matter what type, he's always had at least one. Even in Hoenn, when he only had Trico, he's always had at least one starter from that region. So I'm hoping that he could grab Grookey, and this could be like, and since that's the only starter he'll get, if he gets it, I feel like it will evolve into a Thwackey. Therefore, after a Thwackey evolving into a Rillaboom, because if this season is really supposed to be about Ash's powerhouses, which that's my theory, if it's supposed to be about his powerhouses, then you have to fully evolve it, especially if it's the only starter he's gonna get in this season. So there's one more Pokemon that I wanted to add on this list with its evolution. So let's get to it right now. Kubfu. I think Ash will catch a Kubfu. Maybe not soon, but maybe like later in the show. I like maybe towards like the middle or like kind of the end, but like 3/4 in, he'll catch this, and then or halfway through, and then eventually, like 3/4 in, he'll evolve it, or like maybe like a couple episodes before it ends, he'll evolve it into one of these forms of Urshifu. So I'm really hoping that this happens because I'm super excited for it. This one I don't really have much explaining to do except for we can only hope because, yeah, I'm really hoping that this happens for Ash because I would like to see a powerhouse like this on Ash's team. But there's one more thing that I would like to add that might happen. This isn't much of a Pokemon, but it's the stew from the game. This stew is the stew that helps your Pokemon Gigantamax. So maybe Ash might find a lot of mushrooms for the stew, and he can get his Gengar to Gigantamax and his Pikachu to Gigantamax. And whatever Pokemon that he has, or if he does get a Rillaboom can Gigantamax. So that will kind of be ending the video off. But thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this series. And I'm sorry, Total Drama fans, because I know you guys probably expected a Total Drama video, and I will be making another Total Drama video today too, because I do feel sorry that I made this video instead of making a Total Drama Top 10 video, which I haven't made in quite a while, which I am going to make one of those tomorrow, I hope. And if I can't, I am very sorry, but I've been caught up with a lot of things. So, yes. But thank you for watching my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Gotta catch 'em all.